guys, welcome to Arithmetic Mathematics channel. In this episode, we're going to learn about number patterns, which involves arithmetic progression. Without further ado, let's look at the following example. Alright, let's get started now. Today we're going to learn on arithmetic progression, or we call it arithmetic sequence. So how do we know the sequence is in arithmetic form? So it's very easy. So first of all, we need to find the common difference. So you can take the second term minus the first term is equals to third minus second, and so on. Alright, so let's look at the first example here. So given that this series, and then the question asks us to find its general term Tn. Okay, so how do we start this question? So first of all, we need to determine whether this sequence is in arithmetic form by finding the common difference. Okay, so if you observe it clearly, then you notice that this one 7 plus 8 is 15, right? And then 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 8 is 31. So this sequence we have common difference, which is 8. So this is an arithmetic progression, isn't it? Okay, so how do we find the general term Tn? So first of all, you need to know the formula for Tn. Here is given by a plus n minus 1d, right? So a is the first term, which is 7, right? And then n minus 1d, right? I can write d in front. So my d is positive 8. I just write plus 8, then n minus 1. Okay? After that, then I just expand this as a expression. So we can expand it. So 8 times n is 8n minus 8 times negative 1 is negative 8, right? Then final answer will be 8n. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. Okay, so my general term is 8n minus 1. Alright? Okay, so let's look at the second example here. So if let's say we have this one 25, 38, 51 and 64. First of all, we use the same method. So we find the common difference. So we take 38 minus 25, you have plus 13, right? And then plus 13 as well to get 51. And then 51 plus 13, you will get 64. So we can apply the formula for arithmetic progression in finding Tn. So Tn will be a plus n minus 1d, right? So my a will be 25, and then my d will be 13, then bracket n minus 1. So then we need to expand this expression. So 25 plus 13 times n will be 13n minus 13, right? So my final answer will be 25 minus 13 will be 12 plus 13n. Okay, so far so good, yeah? Okay, so let's look at the next example here, example number 3. Okay, what if we have this sequence? Okay, so how do we find the common difference? So we can take the second term minus the first term. We know that this one will be minus 9, right? 37 minus 9, you get 28. And then 28 minus 9, you get 19. Then 19 minus 9, you get 10. So here, we can apply the formula here. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1d. Alright, so my a is 37. My d is negative 9 now. So d is negative 9, so I just write minus 9 n minus 1. Okay, so final answer will be here 9 times n is 9n. Next, negative 9 times negative 1 is positive 9. So 37 plus 9 is 46 minus 9n as my final answer. Okay, next example, one more. So let's look at this. Okay, so same thing. We find the common difference. We know that this one will be minus 16, isn't it? Then here minus 16, here minus 16 as well. Okay, so Tn equals to a plus n minus 1d. So my a will be 56, d is negative 16, then minus 1 here. So here you expand this one, minus 16n, then negative 16 times negative 1 is positive 16. So my final answer will be 72 minus 16n. Alright, so far so good, yeah? Next one, question number 5. What if you have a fraction? Okay, so if we fraction, right, don't get panic. We can do the same way. We can split these numbers into two parts, which is the top and the bottom. So first of all, we just rewrite this. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, and then the next one you can write 2, 4, 6, 8, which is the bottom number. Okay, so same method. First of all, we need to determine the common difference. So here we can know that this is a +2, here is +2, and here +2 as well. Then for this part, here +2, +2, and +2, right? So we need to find the Tn part by part. Okay, so let's say for example the first part I just name it as Tn1. Okay, so here is a plus n minus 1d, right? So my a is 1, d is +2, n minus 1. So if we expand this one, you get 2n minus 2. So final answer here will be 2n minus 1, right? 2n minus 1, yeah. So next part here, Tn2. Okay, so a plus n minus 1d. Alright, so a is 2, my d is 2 as well. So final answer is 2 plus 2n minus 2. Then 2 minus 2 here is 0, so I have 2n. Okay, don't forget to combine these two into the final answer here. So my final answer here is Tn equals to, the top part will be 2n minus 1, and then the bottom part will be 2n. Okay, so this is my final answer. Alright, so our last example here, let's see question number 6. Okay, so same step. So we can split the numbers into two parts. So first of all, we can write -8, -11, -14, and -17, right? And then the second part is at the bottom numbers here. So 29, 34, 39, and 44. Okay, so we find a common difference. So we can take -11 minus -8. So we know that it's -3, right? So here is -3 as well. -14 minus 3 is -17. Okay, so here we can apply the formula for Tn. So a plus n minus 1d. So my a is -8, d is -3. Okay, then minus 1. So -3, expand this expression. So minus 3n, then plus 3. My final answer will be -5 minus 3n, right? Okay, next part here. 29 become 34 is a plus 5, right? So plus 5, yeah. So 34 plus 5, you get 39. Last one, plus 5 as well. Okay, so now we apply the formula. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1d. So a is 29, my d is plus 5, then n minus 1. So we expand this expression, then we have 5n minus 5. So answer will be 29 minus 5 is 24 plus 5n. So my final answer will be here. My Tn will be, the top part is -5 minus 3n, and the bottom will be 24 plus 5n as my final answer. Alright? Okay, so next part, I prepared some of the questions here so you can practice yourself. Okay? So as we know, practice makes perfect. So here are the 6 questions, and you all may try it yourself. Okay? Happy trying.
Alright, the above are some of the examples of arithmetic progression. On next episode, we're going to look at the other part of number patterns, which involve geometric progression. That's all for our video today. If you like our video, like it, share it among your friends, and most importantly is subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. I will see you on next video. Take care. Bye bye.